Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping you up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Friday, the 20th of December, and I think I need to get a little bit more festive here. And I'm joined by the already quite festive and always merry Bogul. How are you doing today, Bogul?
So what? I think the
I put on
green
my
screen, by the way, crops the green stuff a little bit, but it's all right. Merry Christmas, everybody! Welcome.
I'll get this hat. Yeah. Oh gosh.
the
Wait, is this hat green? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, this is gonna make this for an interesting head.
welcome to the AO Daily Show, one of our last episodes of this year, the episode prior to Christmas. We do have a bunch of interesting things for you today. We have our usual program as always, but we have to get through some of the news first before we get to the excitement and the Christmassy part. First questions first. Do we have raffles, Shozen?
I do have a raffle, and you know what? I should probably do, Bogle. Draw an entry. Draw somebody.
Nice.
Draw another guy. Doom. You guys have to look in chat to see who won, which will be the case for the rest of the show. I'm probably not going to announce anybody this show. Maybe I'll do it at the end of the show because we want to, once again, to be entertaining for the people who aren't watching right now, but they're listening later on SoundCloud. But today we do have a bunch of PSAs. We have some news, and then we have some holiday-themed fun, and then we have some fan fiction, and that should cover it, really. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think we do have a special guest from Bridgewatch today later on the show.
Oh God.
Yes, we do have reporters who report on the Avalonian invasion in the various cities. It's quite serious, I have to say. But let's do the dirty work first and get through the PSAs. First things first, Dev Talk Crystal League, Shozen.
Yeah, all right. So is this the updated one? Do you have the new information? Okay, so no, this is what you're probably going to show is the old one. They did do a dev talk yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We did cover it.
Mm-hmm.
We covered all aspects of it, except for the final two characters. What was it? Lily and Peter.
Mm-hmm.
The Phil and Lil of Albion. These two have some very different experiences, and we didn't get into them, and I think it's for the best. We're going to leave that to your imaginations. We did, however, talk about a lot of your concerns yesterday, the timers being a big one of them,
mm-hmm.
and the IP being another. Overnight, we got an update on that, Bogle. Do you want to switch over to that real quick, and we'll just announce it and just show it real quick? Because this is going to be what we end up talking about for most of the show, this update here. Because Dominic did drop an update. He did show what these times really are, and it makes more sense. They're actually on the weekend. So that's going to be easier for me and for a lot of the NA people who are worried about not being able to make these times. We'll get back to it and cover that as well as the reward system in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But let's hit those PSAs again. We have the Elite Dungeon Weekend Speedrun event winners announced. And there were a lot of them, Boom. There were a ton of these people.
Well, there was two guilds who won the event, which is Zorn and Black Order. Congratulations. But there were also a bunch of other people drawn. You can see them on the screen right now. In case you competed and you haven't checked that thread yet, I would suggest to go there and do that now. You might have won some shinies for doing that. You can also watch the YouTube clips of their runs, which is, if you haven't seen the new Elite Dungeons yet, a very good first impression of what they will be like in the final version. Of course, these will be used for balancing purposes. I think that was the intention on the back end for doing this. So the game designers will go over this, look at this, and completely redo the dungeon. No, just adjust the dungeon, of course.
Yeah, they've had a little bit of testing done. They've readjusted. Everything will be fine in the end. I love that they actually rewarded people for testing. Testing has been something that we've had mixed results with, I would say, Bogle, over the years.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why?
So why? Because it's hard to get people to come to an event just to write down notes.
Oh, right. That's one part of testing, right? That after you test,
they hate to write down the notes.
Right.
Feedback. And I've done it a few times, so I'm going to tell you, Bogul, I'm not well enough informed about the PvP state of this game to give really good feedback. And I'd be like, I like spears.
Okay.
It's not what they wanted for feedback. But yeah, I'm glad to see, like I said, I'm glad to see that they're rewarding people for feedback and having some contests with feedback. I'd like to see maybe this extended in the future when they're doing really big balance changes, maybe get some people to actually, do mini tournaments on the test server and get feedback. That'd be kind of cool.
By the way, if you are a aspiring guild who prides themselves of being resourceful and knowledgeable enough, and you want to get into the PvP or NDA testing scene, I know Retroman is always looking for new blood who helps with the testing. Usually, however, you, as Shozen mentioned, you require a bunch of friends who do it together, and you need to be willing, I think, to write a little bit of stuff down. But there's always the open invitation for guilds or groups who want to get involved in the testing. So in case you're interested, message Retroman. Okay. Next.
Next, you can watch us tomorrow on Reset Day. Tomorrow we're going to be live on Reset Day on a 15-minute delay, twice during the day, one for the EU reset, one for the NA reset. The EU reset will be taking place at 18 UTC. And we will go live, I believe, 30 minutes before that on a 15-minute delay. So you might not see us until I think it's actually 15 minutes of, but we've already started streaming.
Right.
Then we will be on again at 0:30 UTC on Sunday morning. So that's often Saturday night for many of you people still, but it's it's technically I don't know, Bogul, it's tomorrow. It's so confusing, these UTC numbers.
Well,
Somebody help me here.
We get another one of these resets. If you haven't prepared yet, make sure to have the things your guild officer would like of you, because it's always nice to take some of the stress off of them if you come prepared, and they will just I was going to say like you more.
Yeah, just you get yourself locked to the proper location, get yourself your gear ready, make sure that you have, what you need for invasion all set. You guys have done enough of these invasions now. If this was the first invasion at the beginning of the season, we might do the rundown and tell you exactly what you need to do to get ready. But by now you guys know. For those of you who don't know what it is, I will tell you that it's the day that we drop all the territories that are resource territories in the Outlands and the Royals, and people go 2 times during that day to go fight PvE and PvP to gain control over those territories. I will give a more thorough rundown of how that is all done tomorrow at the very beginning of the stream, and you guys can check that out.
All right. Of course, here on twitch.tv/Albion Online. Okay. PSAs, do we have everything out of the way? Let's see.
I feel like we got the PSAs out of the way.
I mean, we do have one sort of announcement that we won't be here next week. We will take a little Christmas break as well, and we might be back one more time this year. I think there is sort of a year on wrap-up coming up at some point, and we might cover that before we launch into the new year at a not yet decided time, maybe on the 2nd, maybe on the 1st. I think you will see it, Shozen. Do we have that decided? I think the 2nd, 1st?
Well, I think we're going to try to be here on the 30th and then on the 1st. We're not going to be here on the 31st. Okay. I know that. We're taking that day off. Bogul would like to go out on New Year's.
Well,
yes. I don't know if you know this, but Bogul is a party animal. He really lets loose, okay? Like, this calm demeanor that you get is all fake. It's all fake. He's really just an outrageous individual. You should hear him rage during our group meetings. Gets scary.
I'm very calm person, Shozen. I don't have the... Let's not discuss this live on air. Otherwise, I might get in trouble.
I might get in trouble from the sounds of it. All right, let's move on. Oof. He starts going to the German accent. It's not a good thing.
Crystal League and rewards and schedule, the big topic of today, because it's actually official. new news. It
is new news.
4 hours ago, Seldom went to the forums and posted a lot of details about the Crystal League. We mentioned earlier that we saw the dev talk where we had the first rough overview of this. And of course, a lot of details were still sort of missing in that regard. And now we have the write-up. I think there are still a few things that need clarification, but I think it's a very good first details thing. Mm-hmm. So how do we do this? There's rewards. There is the schedule in there. There is off-season information. And I think that is a lot of information already. So let's start, Shozen.
Okay, well, right off the bat, they give out the rewards. This was something that people were concerned about. They wanted to know what the rewards were at every tier because they had only showed them at a couple of tiers, and people were very confused as to how they ranked up. Mm-hmm. This, I still have some questions about it. I think the fame works out fine. I like the scaling on the fame. I think the silver works. I think the silver scaling works just fine. I do get a little concerned when I look at those season points and the way that works. I don't know how that's going to be, but then again, we haven't seen it in practice. How much will this all turn out to be in the end of the season? But with 50,000 season points on the line at the end of the season, that sounds like a lot, as I'm assuming this is per person. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay.
Yeah, we don't really know whether or not a 50k point difference is the tip of the win or lose of the season, but it might very well be. And that is another strong indicator of how important 5 versus 5 will remain to be. Of course, at the very highest level. But the rewards look all right to me. I know there's always discussion.
They definitely look like they're going to motivate people to do it. My question is like, what's the balance along the way, and how do these? And it's only with season points. Season points is the only one where I go, it makes me just, I cock my head to the side and I try to think. And Bogul, when I start to think, it's never a good thing. It can be a problem. As I was told earlier during a meeting with my bosses, is I have a limited mental capacity. Is how they described it.
When you have to run a show and manage the stream and look at chat and do giveaways and do images and do sounds, there can be a little bit of a hard cap on how much
multitasking you can do.
Yes. I didn't say you were Shozen.
Yeah. Yes, Fun Stealer. I did. No, not my boss. It was my coworker, Bogul, who said I had a limited mental capacity. But he just described why. And it was very funny at the time. And we knew what he was talking about, but it was hilarious. And we enjoyed the crap out of it. And I thought I would share that with all of you guys and make Bogul feel uncomfortable once again, because he was so uncomfortable.
We also have the bonus loot for the highest levels released, and that caused a bit of discussion because we now know that the level 7, 8, and 9 winners of the Crystal Realm fight have a chance to get battle mounts.
Mm-hmm. I think that's awesome.
I think it's good as well. We see the chances here on stream. There's on the level 7, there's a 1 in 5 chance to win a silver battle mount. There on the level 8, there is a 1 in 5 chance and a 4 in 5 chance. So I think everybody gets a battle mount, and then the level 9 ones has a higher chance of giving the crystal versions versus the gold versions versus the silver versions, because that's also different.
It's a huge difference, yeah.
But I saw some of the discussion on the forums where people said, well, they were supposed to be exclusive guild season only, and I don't like that. And then, yeah.
Okay. See, I don't feel like they ever said that they were exclusive. And we talked about this briefly the other day. They said that we've always heard them say that these might come back in the future. And while I understand the collector idea wants to have, keep the price high, there aren't going to be enough of these given out to really change the price compared to how many are given out at the end of the season compared to, how many deserving crystal mounts have I gotten through the seasons, Bogle? That's the real question here. I think that had more of an impact on the economy than just giving out an extra 20 at the end of the season.
Yeah. Okay. Then we do have some further information on what happens in no-shows. Basically, if you don't have an opponent, you potentially win and get the rewards there. And there's the token salvage values that have been announced. The level 1 can be salvaged for 30,000 silver. The level 9s can be salvaged for 4 million silver. That is not as much as you can win, right? When you can win 400,000 silver for the level 1s if you win the match, and if you win the level 9 ones, you win 34 million silver. That's quite a difference.
That's huge.
But in some cases, the players who have these tokens will not be able to join that match, and then these tokens can not be used in the future. They are bound to the guild season, so there must be some way to get at least something for it, for achieving that point, and the exact values were announced here as well. And of course, the big thing, the schedule, the full Crystal League.
Yeah, this was the big thing, and this is where I believe we had most of the worries and the complaints about. Where did it go? Where's that schedule? We gotta hit the button. Okay, I got it. I see it. All right, gotta reopen this puppy back up.
There you go. I think you can see it on stream. It's a little bit small. Sorry.
Go ahead and make it full screen. Just pop my head out of here. People don't need to see my head when we're looking at numbers.
I don't want to show everything that's on my screen. All right.
Oh.
There you go. Okay. Ha. So we know that there will be 3 daily ones. We have the 2, 12, and 19 time slots there. These will be daily. This whole thing is separated into the different weeks. And then we know that there will be weekly matches at level 4 and 5, and these will happen on the once on Tuesday and Wednesday, or rather on that 3, 13, and 20 time slots, and once on Saturday and Sunday. That was the interesting part, whereby the level 5 ones are only on Saturday and Sunday, and always like 3 times, right?
Well, no, the level 5s are on. Well, they're either Saturday or Sunday. They're not on Saturday and Sunday. They are basically on Saturday, but they fall over to Sunday in the next UTC time slot. So it's you really have the big days are going to be Tuesday, which goes up to tier 4, and then Saturday, which is the day where everything seems to happen. If it's a once a week time slot, it's on a Saturday. And being on the weekend, a lot of people were concerned that they weren't going to be able to get to do these because it was, going to be during the middle of the day for them or really late at night for them, and just it wasn't going to work for them. But putting it on the weekend like this, I think it opens it up to more people. And I know that we're going to try to cover this. And I think the idea of, now, from my perspective, you have to understand as a person who's trying to show some good content, 4 hours of content seems like a really good thing to me. Like that sounds like a really good time. Starting, at 13 UTC and running through the 16 UTC. That's a lot of content for people that we can show in a row once a month, once a week, showing 2, 3 crystals in a row, maybe even talking about some of the teams. Gives a new way of doing the show that I like. I think it'll be good for me. I am still concerned about the number of people who can hit some of these time zones up. But with the way they are now, seeing that they're on the weekends like this, I understand it. I go, okay, it's not like you're going to be completely restricted to, oh gosh, I'm a person who has a job and I can't play. If you are somebody who works on Saturdays, nope, you're done. Good luck on Tuesday, but you're not going to get to the rest of this. I think of it as like a person, though, who's a fan of the NFL, American football. It's always on Sundays, right? I remember when I was in college, I told an employer that I wouldn't work Sundays because I watched football that day. You know what they did? They scheduled me on a Sunday. You know what I did, Bogul?
You quit?
I quit that job.
Wait, are you suggesting you're supposed to quit your job to play Albion?
Yeah, to do the crystals, baby. It's no life or go home. Basically, this is the way that it is. You got to make some sacrifices in life. And to be part of the professional Albion Crystal League, you're going to have to give up your Saturdays. If you want to do 6 GVGs, 7 GVGs on a Saturday, you're going to have to give up working on Saturdays. So I don't know, man.
Interesting suggestion. Let's think about that in the future. Okay, let's see how I can fix.
Oh God, Funstealer just asked, why shows and why not broadcast 2 UT to 6 UTC? I don't know. Why not, Funstealer? You tell me.
Shozen, I need to fix this full screen thing on the back end, and then you need to think if we have anything else to say about the crystal.
We do. We have the naughty list, and we're gonna do the naughty list, and then we have, and we're gonna have to cut this show short today, like right at the half hour today. So I feel bad for our interviewee. He's not gonna have a lot of time today, so it's gonna be a limited show for our what is he, Bridge Watch?
Mm-hmm. No, I was asking about the Crystal League, if we have any final comments. One thing I wanted to bring up in terms of final comments, I saw on Reddit somebody was like, stop complaining about unreleased content. And I
no,
that's how I imagine it, and I was like, all right, wow.
See, I disagree with that, Bogul. Mm-hmm. I think that people should complain about unreleased content if they don't like the proposed changes. That way SBI knows about it before they release it and can do everything they can to make the content as good as possible. I want people to like what's coming up. I want them to not just get hyped because something new is coming out, but because they see how they can have a good time doing it. And if SBI releases information that goes against something that you find absolutely very important about the game for you, say what you feel about it so that we can fix it, so that they can take your critical responses. Don't just say, I hate this, it's sucky, it's the worst thing ever, you guys suck balls, Merry Christmas. Don't say that. Go, the time slots between such and such are bad because of A, B, and C. And if we did a change from this to this, maybe it would make it a little bit better for everybody involved. Such as opinions on IP cap. I understand that people have some very, very, very vocal opinions on these caps. I think that's fine. Tell us what you would like instead. And, well, not us. Tell them what you would like instead. And maybe they can balance it out to fix. Yeah, don't tell Bogul and I. We're really not going to be able to do much about it, guys. No, I don't think we can do much.
Shozen, I think you need to move that bell in front of the green.
Is the bells?
You just move it in front, because you have like a headband that's just opaque, and people are wondering why you have such a big forehead. No, just move the bell in front of your face, basically. Then it's good enough. Yes. And I think that leads us into the serious part of the show today, right?
I'm trying to fix the hat, Bogul. This is
How
not
do you
as
say
easy
the tip of the hat that you can bend over, right? And then you just bend it in front, right? Well, not. Now you look like a chef. Wow.
All right. It's all right. So we have a list of people that we wanted to give shout outs to today, Bogul, because it's a very special season, right?
Do you mean the Twitch shoutouts, because we have a bunch of these, or do you mean the thing that we intercepted?
Oh yeah, well we did. We intercepted a list.
Shoutouts first or list first?
Oh, shoutouts and lists. Let's do shoutouts first, then list. Shoutouts first. All right, let's hit out shoutouts, because this is a new thing we're doing every show, right?
First, a shout out, Mute Funstealer. He complains a lot.
Who's that from?
Pando Baron.
Okay, we got to make sure that Funstealer knows who's muting him. All right, hit him up.
Next one, we do have a shout out from Albion News 24 that says newbie is recruiting. There you go.
They sure are.
Okay. And we have a nice message from Funstealer. That's not complaining. Come on. Merry Christmas, you all. Have a wonderful Christmas. Holiday from the Gamer Dads at Conflict. Best wishes.
Thank you there, Fun Stealer. And for Fun Stealer, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull an extra couple of raffles. Let's do that right now. Only 26 people in the raffle. These guys are going to get lucky. Oh, I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell everybody who won. Tier 1 Jank won again. He won yesterday, too. And Osic099 won. Congratulations. One more. Let's one more. Tackle Me Elmo. Great name. Great name. Big fan of that name. Great stuff. All right. Bogul, we intercepted a list from, what is it, Uncle Frost?
Well, there is the roundtable, right? And somebody saw this list on the roundtable, and it was a list made by Uncle Frost. I think it's titled the Albion Online Naughty List of 2019. And we saw this. I had to take a screenshot really quick because I think it was on the wrong forum posted, and we managed to get the list, but we aren't quite aware of the context. Shozen.
No, I have no context on anybody on this list other than it's Uncle Frost's naughty list for the year. I don't know what that means.
So
I don't know what they did to get on it.
Figure out why, or if we know these people.
Well, I think that we could guess, but I think it'd be more fun if, honestly, the audience guessed why these people were on the naughty list, and we just didn't have anything to do with it, Bogul. Because some of these people, I don't know what they did, but I know they're naughty. All right.
I think
so let's get right off. Huh? What?
We need to be. We can't say.
We're running out of time.
Things.
We can't say these things, what they did. We can't say. All right. So first one on the list was Sorab. Sorab was on the list.
Who?
I don't know what he did.
Sorab.
Sorab, yeah. He goes by, what is it? Crisis. Fitting name. Sam Hexo. I don't know what Sam did. I don't even know who he is. I heard he's a coach. Speaking of coaches, Cassidy is on here. Don't know what Cassidy did.
I think he's very popular with certain guilds, but I don't know why that's bad.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why. There's a double name here, Electra Inanavail. It's got like a slash in it. Electra / Inanavail. I don't know. I thought they were two different people. Exion. Exion's on there. We all know what Exion did. That makes sense. I guess that guy should be on there. Monomo? I have no idea what that guy did. Snackser. I know what Snackser did. I was there for that.
Oh, did you?
That was.
Can you explain or no?
No, but he knows what he did. Oh. Jerry. I don't know who Jerry is. It sounds just like a first name of somebody. Speaking of first name, we have 3 guys named Chris. That's a little confusing. 3 guys named Chris. Okay. Syndic. Okay. I'm sure he probably did something wrong. Probably offended somebody. I don't know what he did. He's a very powerful man. Gran from downstairs. I don't know how somebody's grandma got on this list. This is, I don't know. Bodeville.
I thought he was redeemed.
Yeah, I thought he was okayed. Vasort. Oh, we know what Vasort did. He had that cartel thing, right?
Yeah.
Overdose. I have no idea what Overdose did, but I do know that he's not allowed to talk on Reddit. Hasn't been for a while. I don't know what he did. Duratine. Ooh, we all know what Duratine did. That's an easy one. Duratine, easy peasy to figure out. But I do believe all the charges have been dropped. Quick Swipe. Quick Swipe is on the list. I don't know why, but he insisted that he was on the list. It says that right there. Insisted he was on list. Graphic.
I think he makes videos for a living, right?
I think he did. And then the last one, I think we're all going to understand why this one's on here. Daddy Varian, a bad cosplay. Okay. All right. That one actually had a side note. Yeah. So that's the Albion naughty list. I hope you guys all had fun with that. Let's see here. Yeah, that's it. All right, Bogul, do we have anything else we need to do today?
We have the special Avalonian news report that we do here on the show, but I think I need a little bit of time to set that up. Furthermore, there is, of course, the shoutouts to do and to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. So why don't you go and do that, and I set this up in the back.
Shoutouts to do a Merry Christmas. All right. See, we got two more shoutouts. It said 3. It's only 2. Fun Stealer. The more you complain, the more successful you will be. Okay. I think I need to complain more then. Clearly a real lack of success here. Wishing we had a little bit more. My guild did not even place this season. Vendetta is doing very, very poorly. Very, very unsuccessful. British with a 1 in there said lol lol.
Okay, well, I'm ready, and I think we do have the connection established to our French, I think he's French, correspondent today from the Bridge Watch. Let me find the music. Well, I think we have trumpets first to introduce it, and then we can switch. Hello, sir. Are you here?
Yes, I am. Hello, Bogul. How are you?
Very well. I heard you can help us a little bit with the ongoing situation in Bridgewatch today, sir.
Oui?
Oui? Okay. Introduce yourself, please.
Introduce myself to you? I do not need to introduce myself to you. You are the one who called me to be here. I am very offended that you don't even know who I am, and you did not even play the correct music. I told you before we even did this that you would have to play the French national anthem before I even showed up. It was my introduction song, and you play some silly horns. I do not. No.
Okay, I think I have that ready here for you. Let me play this. I think that's the
What is this? What is this? You insulted me again!
I'm so sorry. Oh, oops. Who did this? Sorry. No, let me fix. I think I have the right one now. So, sorry. That's the wrong, right? That's.
Excuse me? Excuse Bogul. Did you bring me on here simply to insult me again? What are you? Another one of Shozen's mini men who just come on and insult the French?
Sorry. Who did this? Oh, here you go. Okay. Find that one. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, this works. This works, Bogul. I see you have good taste. Well, yes, I will forgive you.
Thank you, sir. So the reason, so we introduced you. The reason why you are here is to tell us about Bridgewatch and the Avalonians, right? Thank you.
Avalonians, yes. Oh, I am here to talk. It's going to take me a moment to calm down. We are here to talk about the Bridgewatch and the Avalonian invasion and being yellow locked in general. But you do this to just irritate me. I know this. You set me up with this, Bogul. This is how you do this. You say, we want to come and talk about how good the French community is and how strong they are and how this season they come in first. But no, you bring me on. This was an ambush. This is intolerable. I do not know why you do this to me, but
I'm so sorry. I'm so. But you have this Avalonian thing happening right there in Bridgewatch. I think you can tell us more because that's very concerning to the world, right? And You are right there. Very strong.
Okay. Yes. Well, we have been, as you know, we have been defending Bridgewatch very, very strongly. And we have done this very well. We have come in to the Yellow Lock and have taken over all of the portals. Very, very good. And it has been difficult since the invasion, since the, what are these, drones? Drones? How do you say this?
I think it's birds.
Oh, bird? Okay. Bird? The round bird?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, they are very difficult to deal with when you go gathering, but we do not do a lot of that. We do not have to do that. We are very good at the ganking and the killing of the players, and we get them outnumbered in little corner, and we destroy them very easily. It's very good. Bogul?
Yes.
Is you there?
I thought you have some news about the Avalonians and not about how...
They're there. Yes. The Avalonians out in the Outlands, everywhere. I told you this. They are the bird. You say the bird? The round bird?
Yes.
Yes, and the big mechanical, the flappy. It is very dangerous. I did not mind before when they had the archers. Those were very good. Yes, we had very good fame from the archers. And then, Bogul, sometimes I worry this game, it is bias. Bias?
What? We would
it
never...
It is against certain group of peoples. It attacks people for what they do.
No, you're. I think you guys are doing very well.
Well, you see, I understand that enough the archer's fame because we were doing so well. They were like, "This is."
No, that's not because
we're doing so well. No. Yes, I hear it. I approve.
Approve?
Yes.
No.
Fine. You do not say. All I know is that we are doing very well. The invasion has not stopped our progress. It has, if anything, enhanced the progress of our great and powerful groups. We have been a very strong community from Frogwan to Frogwan.
I think some Subway group also joined you guys, right? From Star Wars? The Subway group from Star Wars? Red something?
Red Lead?
Yes, that one.
I do not know them. No, you assume too much.
Okay.
I will say this though. It is time for me to go. I see the time. It is almost time for me to go to the castle. I have to go. The GVG, the sign up is very soon.
But I thought you wanted to tell us about the Avalonians and not just talk about...
We did. They are the round thing. They are the flappy. They are the archer that you know. And yes, we.
And of course, I want to say that there's absolutely no bias on this show whatsoever. I want to strongly...
I have seen it. I have read your write-up. You say that Error 404 is it make you sick. The healing sick. You get the sick of our heals. You are biased.
Sir, no.
Okay, well, I do not believe you. I am getting out of here. Just leaving.
I think I can play that song one more time to say.
Okay, please do. Please play the real one this time. This is hard.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, that was weird. This is... I know they don't like what I've done when I've reported on them before, but I didn't know that there was such hate. Bogul, I don't know why you could not find the French national anthem. I am pretty sure we agreed to that ahead of time. And I think that maybe next time you should probably try to find that for that guy. Seems kind of mad. Did you ever figure out who he was? I don't think he even said his name.
I think he was called Lord Franche d'Anson. Fromage d'Anson? Something like this?
Fromage d'Anson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a pretty, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. But thank you guys for tuning in. I don't think we have anything else left for the show. Sir Flappy. We need to get out of here, Bogul. What do we need to do here? We need to say you can watch us Monday through Friday, 18 UTC. We don't generally do horrible accents all show, just once a week. You can check us out for the latest news, events, and the, I don't know, news from the great community of Albion Online. Is Pappy's feelings hurt, Bogul? Do you think somebody was actually offended by that?
No.
Oh, damn.
I mean, that is the French national anthem that I'm playing in the background.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay. No, I think we have 3 cities left. We have Limehurst, we have Thetford, and Carleon. And if that was bad, just wait until the next one, because that was the one that we chose because it was better than the other 2.
All right. Do you want to get out of here? Shozen?
Yeah.
Or do we have?
Well, I mean, we can do a little bit of overtime, but I want to end the regular show so we can just start dealing with chat. And I don't know, say Merry Christmas to everybody and get out of here. I got a couple more prizes to give away. I'm gonna give away those during overtime.
We do have 2 more shoutouts. One shoutout to Shozen for ripping off bread accents. I don't understand that one. Baguette accents. And then we do have one shout out from Hardware Puppy saying join Memento Mori today. We do have E-Girls and Whisper a Plantain Puppy. They're looking for Mercedes and newbies. Oh no, Maces and newbies. Everybody's welcome. And there's a Discord link, but I can't read that. Yeah.
Can you put the Discord link in chat?
No, because I didn't check it.
I got it. I'll hit him up.
No, I didn't check the Discord link. That's why I can't.
Oh, you mean you didn't check the link to see if it actually is a Discord link?
Well, it is a Discord. You know, you can't do that. If you have to be prepared a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, I won't do it then. I'll be good.
Okay. Yeah, see you probably in overtime, and if you are listening to this, probably on the 30th, and then back in the new year. Have a good Christmas, everybody. Enjoy your next few days if possible. Try to take it slow if you can. Maybe you can get some rest, some relaxed Albion time even. And if not, enjoy the good food if you do believe in such
in food. Yes, if you believe in good food and sharing, enjoy some good food over the next week and a half or so, no matter how you do it. If you put it on a table, enjoy it on a table. If you put it on a counter, enjoy it on a counter. If you just drop it on the floor, enjoy that. Whatever it is that you do with food to share it, please enjoy sharing it with the people who you share food with.
I think we need something more grand to end the year, Shozen. Like, other than talking about food.
Well, I don't have anything, Bogul. That thing that you did with your interview there, that really threw me off. I'm just like, is this what we're gonna do for the end of the year? Is that really it?
Oh well. We are trying things. We have fun sometimes. Sometimes
play the horns, or play the Fricksmiths, and whatever it is, we'll come back after that. I have to take a quick break, and I'll come back and I'll do another 10 minutes of overtime and just basically do shout outs and thank all of these viewers for hanging out and read whatever they're saying to us today and maybe try to pull up the last few raffles.
Okay, I will do that then. Talk to you in a minute.
Okay, sounds good.